Hi guys, today we'll be learning how to make salted egg butter chicken. So before we begin, here are a list of ingredients you'll need to prepare beforehand. So I'll let you guys take a screenshot or pause the video right here, so jot down whatever you need. So we'll get right into it. First, fill a pot of water and bring it up to a boil, and before you add the salted eggs into it. Then you need flour, 1 part corn flour, 1 part rice flour, and 1 part wheat flour. Add them into a container or any dish used to mix the batter around once you get the chicken ready. So prepare 2 chicken thighs or fillets of chicken, or whatever you prefer, but I prefer chicken thighs because you have the skin and quite a bit of meat to make it taste nice, but really depends on your preference. So portion them into pieces you would like to eat the chicken in. I like to make them, I would call them medium-sized pieces, not necessarily too big or not necessarily too small. Then once you're done with that, add some salt to taste. I usually add about 2 to 3 tablespoons, although in this video I'm sprinkling salt through the canister or the bottle instead, but it's really up to you. A little salt would really help because it traps the salt in the batter. Once you're done with that, crack an egg over the batter and start mixing the chicken around. So the idea is to get the flour to stick to the chicken before you fry them, or fry the pieces of chicken. So once you're done with that, make sure you crack another egg into another container or bowl or whatever you have next to you, as we'll be using that as an egg bath or egg wash to further keep the flour sticking to the egg and make sure the batter is wet for adding it back to the batter to fry it. As you can see, I'm adding the pieces of chicken piece by piece because the flour tends to stick if you add all of the chicken pieces at once. So once you've dipped it in the egg bath, dip it back into the batter, the flour mix, to coat it evenly. So do take your time when mixing this. You really want the flour to stick to the chicken. You can even let it rest for a while so the flour doesn't spread out in the oil. So when you're done with that, bring the pan of oil to make sure the pan is hot enough and start putting your chicken in to fry until golden brown, or when you see the chicken is cooked. But I usually leave it until it's golden brown. Do flip the chicken from time to time once you see starts to color a bit. Make sure it doesn't burn. Make sure you also keep a timer on. I usually fry one side for about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, now onto the butter sauce. Prepare condensed milk and your evaporated milk as well as a block of butter, but we'll only be using a quarter of that. Melt the quarter of butter, stick in a pan because that'll be the base for the sauce, although I think I've used a bit too much butter here. Then add your curry leaves and chilies that you prepared earlier on. Once you're done, add the evaporated milk, your salted egg powder and salted egg yolk. Make sure you grind the salted egg yolk first, and if you don't think it's going to be spicy enough, you can feel free to add more curry leaves or chilies. It really depends on your preference. At this point in time, keep the heat on low because you don't want to burn the sauce. And if you don't have enough evaporated milk, you can just add normal full cream milk. It doesn't really alter the taste that much. And just continue stirring because you really don't want the butter to burn, or because it'll leave a very bitter taste if you let it burn. Right here you can see the mixture start to separate, and you have the salted egg yolk as well. So I feel like a little bit more salted egg yolk goes a long way. It would really enhance the flavor. So just add according to your preference. But yeah, I definitely like adding more salted egg. Once you're done, add the condensed milk, about 4 tablespoons. But if you like it sweeter, or if you had Gibril, I think a cup of condensed milk would be good, because you want it to taste sweet and salty. And you're about done with the sauce. Add the chicken into the sauce, and there you have it, salted egg butter chicken. Thank you for watching.